So hello and welcome back to my channel guys. So this is Shomabo from remoteghost.org and today I have brought a walkthrough of a hack the box machine for you guys. So the machine we will be walking through will be pilgrimage. So this is an easy machine. I have already got 20 points out of it and it has got a user rated difficulty of easy. So I guess this should be straightforward, and so let's begin. So the IP of the machine is this 10.10.11.219, and the first step I will be initiating a nmap scan for this IP. So here is a trick I want to share with you guys is that the first time you scan a machine, don't go for all the scans. Go for service scan or ping scan if it supports, and or sin stealth scan or fin or exma scan. So I will be using service scan, and the command goes like this: is v dash T4 for timing. So T4 is nothing but it is a timing template, and it specifies that how faster the scan must proceed. So T4 dash P dash for mentioning all the ports, and dash triple V for verbose mode. Verbose should be set to 3 at least, and then followed by the IP. So let's initiate it. So one thing I want to share with you guys that I have added the host name of this IP to my HC file. So as I have already added it, I will remove it and show you how the nmap scan goes, like if I don't add the host file. So here you can see that 10.10.11.219 is pilgrimage.htb. So I will show you the method of how to get this host name from and the nmap scan. So I will just simply cut it and Control O, enter Control X, and we are out. So I will again initiate the nmap scan. Okay, so the trick I was talking about is that if you initiate all the scans, it will take a lot of time and it is not needed also. So if you use the service scan or the ping scan or fin scan, exma scan, it will just identify the open ports over here. As you can see, it has already identified 22 and 80 open. So it will save a lot of time. Like if we identify the open ports first and then initiate all the script scans with nmap, it will save a lot of time. So let it finish. So I will come back when it finishes. So as you can see, the scan has finished, and we can see that only port 22 and 80 is open. SSH is running on port 22 and HTTP server is running on port 80. So we have got a very few details over here. It will be more clear when we do all the script scans of nmap. So I will just modify this last command a little bit, 2280, and here dash it for all, and just see how much time it takes. So let's examine the site first. So I think it's a say it's a uh, shrinking. It's a image shrinking web app. So the headlines goes like save space and shrink it. A free online image shrinker. Create an account to save your image. So it also provides us with the facility to log in or register. Okay. So let's try this web app once, and I'll be using exif tool on the of the output given by the web app. So let's choose a file. So I have this JPG pic over here. I will upload it simply and shrink. So as you can see that it is providing me with a URL which is in the shrunk directory of the website, and let's open it, and you can see it is shrinked. The picture is shrinked a little bit. It is cut from this two parts, and I will just simply download this image. Okay, so let me make a folder quickly for this machine. Okay, so I will save this picture in this directory. So I will name it new. No, modified. Okay. So I got this picture from the output of this web app. So I will like to use exif tool to see if there is any other information fixed with this or attached with this picture. So exif tool modified that one. Okay. So we can see that this picture was published by Little CMS. It was a version 2.1.0, but it is of no use to us. Um, we'll be using GoBuster, and as you can see, the command is right here, and 321 initiate. So the so let's see what we got here. So it's spitting out results right now. It is brute forcing the website with directory names and just spitting out the names which are giving status 301 or 200. So it has outputted a .git directory. So it is interesting, and I will be using git dumper to extract the contents of this git directory. So let me download git dumper. So there are two repositories in GitHub which provides git dumper, but we will be using the Python script here. The Python script to extract all the directories and data from the Git directory. So let me just git clone it and the terminal git clone, and we got git dumper. So I will cd to git dumper ls, and here is the requirements.txt file. You need to um, you need to install all the requirements of this script over here to run it. So all the requirements are mentioned in this file, and I will show you how to process this file and install all the requirements automatically using Python 3. And the command goes like this: Python 3 m pip install -r requirements.txt. Okay. So as I have run this tool for before, so all my requirements are already satisfied. So I don't need to worry about this. But if you are running this for the first time, you can see some processing over here and all. So let's run the script. Python 3 git dumper.py, and this is the directory .git, and I will save it in another directory known as git. I'm using the name git because the git name is already in use and it can cause trouble in the future. So I will just name it git. So it will all automatically fetch the file, store it, and also extract it for us. So let it finish. Okay. So it has finished fetching and extracting the files. So I will let's so the git folder is in this git dumper directory, but I will move it one folder down to my pilgrimage directory. So mv git to okay cd ls, and here is our git folder. So I will just enter the folder and examine the files over here. So as you can see, there are some PHP files and a magic binary, and there is a magic binary which shows or indicates that the shrinking process is done by image magic. If you don't know about image magic, it is just a tool for displaying, creating, converting, modifying, and editing raster images. So this binary is being used in the background by this web app. So let me see the version of the magic binary. So the version of the magic binary is 7.1.0-49, and I will search for exploits for image magic of this version. So I hope I get something from search exploit. So the first thing where I search for exploits is search exploit because it's updated and it's very quick and handy. So search exploit image magic, and voila, we got arbitrary file read vulnerability attached to this version of ImageMagick. So you can see, so this and this are identical versions. So we got arbitrary file read vulnerability, and I will simply import the text file to my pilgrimage directory. Sorry. So it's imported and I will open it with Pluma. So the POC is given in this repository, GitHub repository, and it is just the title says ImageMagick 7.1.0-49 arbitrary file read. So I will simply go to this URL and download the I will simply go to this GitHub directory, and here is the exploit. It is all mentioned how the exploit works, and I will simply git clone it. So we got the CV script on our directory. So I will just go to it, move to the directory of the CV, and we will first follow this example. So here it is, cargo run etc password. So the command goes like cargo run and the file you want to read from the machine. So I will give this command. If you don't have cargo installed, you need to install it. You can simply type cargo and it will, if it's not installed, apt will automatically give you a prompt and you can give vs to install it, and it will get installed automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. So I will run cargo run etc password. So the exploit is working, it is building the image and it's built. So LSLA, you can see this is the image, this is the exploit image which was just generated, and it's 8:03 and you can see the time 8:03. So it's confirmed that it's generated just now. So I will do what? I will just upload this exploit PNG to the web app and shrink it. And if I am right, this uh, output image which I will download now and save in the pilgrimage directory with the name modified one. It will be the picture will be attached. The etc password file will be attached with this picture. When I try to run identify your exif tool on this output image. So let's move one directory down, ls, and here is the modified one PNG that just came out from the web app. So I will use identify verbose modified sorry modified one sorry 1.png and enter. And now you can see there is a long hex file attached with this picture, and I will decode it with CyberChef. So it is a from hex, and I will give the input, and voila, we have got the etc password file from the machine. Simply extract it, and something interesting I found over here is the account Emily, which has got a bash shell attached to its home directory. So it is confirmed that the web app has got a vulnerability, and it is extracting any file which I mention in the command and craft a PNG file for this. So let us move to the Git repository, Gitty folder, where we had those PHP files, and I want to examine this dashboard.php file because it looks a little fishy. So I will open File Explorer and dashboard.php. So we can see there is a var_db pilgrimage SQLite folder where this where I can get some crucial credentials because this is the SQLite directory, and you can see one of the SQL commands: select star from images where username is equal to question mark. So I will repeat the same attack and try to fetch the file from this location. So I will get back to the CV folder and cargo run var db pilgrimage and ls, and the image you can see 88, and it's 88. So it's confirmed that it is generated right now. So I will simply upload it to the web app and shrink it. So here is the URL, and I will just simply download it and give it name modified to. So here we have got the modified to PNG, and I will again run identify verbose modified to.png. So voila, we have got the contents of the var_db pilgrimage file with in a hex format. So I need to copy all this and give it as input to the CyberChef. So it will take a little time because the string is very large, hex string is very large, and I've got a password from this dump, but I can't show you the password or else I will get banned. from HTV. So I will just copy and paste the password from this output. So you will see the output in just a few seconds. It's working. So let it finish. And voila, we have got it all decoded. So I can show you the password as I said before. So I will copy and paste the password to my another directory in my Windows folder. Okay. So now what we have got? We have got a account name Emily, and we have also got her credentials. And remember, we have SSH running on port 22. So now we will log into Emily's account, try to log in into Emily's account with the credentials we just got. So SSH Emily at the rate IP. And I will copy and paste the password. Sorry, I can't show you, or I will get banned. So voila, bingo! We got a shell as Emily. So let's retrieve the user text file first. cd home ls cd home so we have got the user.txt file, and so here is the text, here is the flag. So we completed the first challenge, and now we have to escalate our privileges to get to the root account, because if I try to go to the root directory, it will just simply say permission denied because we are in a non-privileged shell. So, so for privilege escalation, I will be using linpies and pspy64. So, as you can see, I have already imported pspy64 from my machine to this root to this remote machine using wget and Python 3 web server. So I will also bring the linpies bash script from my folder. So so the linpies.sh is present over here, as you can see. So I will open a Python 3 web server and host all these files over here. So all of these files are now hosted in this web server, and I will pull it to the temp directory of the compromised machine, because the temp directory is the default directory which has got rights to download scripts and files and anything, a picture, etc. So I'll simply wget the bash script, clean piece bash script, Oops, sorry. It's a typo. I typed the IP wrong. As you can see, my IP is 10.10.14.55. So now it is getting downloaded. Okay, it's downloaded, and I will give it proper permissions to run, and I will run it. So it is caching the directories now. Will take some time, and it will output and a lot of data. It will practically enumerate the whole machine for any possibilities of privilege escalation. And here we can see, yes, these are the environment files. These are not very interesting right now. Here are some listed kernel exploits. So you must use kernel exploits when you have failed all others, because kernel exploits are uh, like they don't work properly all the time. And here we have got something fishy, something juicy. So here is the processes, crons, timers, and services. So we can see that the root is running a script called malwarescan.sh, and it is been being run as root. So I will just simply check the permissions of what permissions we have got for this file, for this script over here. So lsla, and as you can see, we have got read permissions only on this script. So I will spit out the contents of the script now. And we have got something juicy. Over here we can see binwalk. So we can conclude that binwalk is installed in this machine. So what this script is doing, it is creating a directory called shrunk in the www.pilgrimage.htv folder, and it is checking all the files present in that folder with binwalk. It is practically analyzing all the files, and if it finds anything is harmful, it simply deletes it. You see RM, it simply deletes it. So I need to check the version of binwalk. So as you can see, this is this binwalk is a version 2.3.2, and I will again search exploit for any type of uh, and I will again search exploit to find any vulnerabilities that can be related to this version of binwalk. So search exploit binwalk, and we have got, and we and I think we have hit the mother load. Uh, so it's the same version, as you can see, binwalk 2.3.2, and we have got an RCE vulnerability over here, which is remote code execution. So I will simply import this Python script to my HTTP folder, and it is in my directory. I will just I will just rename it to exploit.py so it will be readable easily. So exploit.py. So the best thing I found out in this machine is that it has got Python 3 installed. I can show you that by typing Python 3, and we have an interpreter right in front of us. So exit, and so I have decided to transfer this uh, exploit.py file to my to this compromised machine. It is always recommended to run scripts or compile binaries from the remote machine or the machine we are hacking. So I will just wget the exploit.py script. Okay, so it's downloaded and I will try to run it. Okay, so we have got some parameters. We need to mention a file, which is a PNG file, the IP of our netcat listener, and the port on which our netcat is listening. So I will just open a netcat listener first. So if you're thinking why I wrote RL in front of before NC, is that RL is a wrapper program which just simply stores all the commands which I will type in the NC session. So I will initiate the listener and I will run this script python 3 exploit.py, and sorry, we need a image file also. So I will wget this modified.jpg, or I will get the modified 2.png. Uh, so I will get the image. I will move one folder down and uh, so so for the exploit, I will use the modified.jpg file, and I will open the Python 3 web server. Sorry, yeah, and I will wget it over here. So, sorry, one thing I forgot, that we need a PNG file, not a JPG file. So I will cancel this. I will move to the CV folder, and here we have got a image.png. So this will work, and it's downloaded over here. So I will run the exploit now. So the command goes like this, and we have got the binwalk exploit.png, which will act as a exploit for our binwalk binary that is installed on this machine. So now we need to inspect the folder again, that git folder again, to find out where the uh, converted pictures are stored. So I will open index.php, and you can simply see that the location of the image is set to temp folder, pilgrimage.html temp folder, and then after resizing it, it is being stored in the var www pilgrimage.html shrunk folder. So we will be copying this binwalk exploit into that folder, and as soon as and as soon as I just hit enter, we will get a connection over here. So see this, and 3, 2, 1, enter, and we have got a shell, and we are root. So one another thing I want to mention over here is that you can see it is not full TTY. It's the minimal TTY which we are seeing right now, and this shell can be modified using, just type full TTY on Google and go to this page of hacktricks.xyz, and this command, simply sorry simply copy and paste this command over here, and we have got a nice shell now over here. So this is the end, and okay, I will show you that we are able to log into the root folder, cd root ls, and here is the root.txt file, and we got the flag. So the challenge is finished. So that's all for today. We hacked a machine called pilgrimage, and we got the user flag, and then we got the root flag, and it's hacked, totally pwned. So here is the lower privilege shell from which we got the user.txt, and this is the higher privilege shell from where we got the root.txt. So thank you guys. This is all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and please share my channel. And this is a Kickstart channel. I just launched my site remoteghost.org. You will get the link in the description. And this channel also, I want to take it further. So I will be bringing a few more walkthroughs in the coming weeks. So thank you, and Jai Hind.